I'm Andrew Texera, I'm an American artisan, and for today's quick tip, I like to show you how to check your combination square to make sure it's true and square. Woodworking is a discipline, and one of the things that I was taught as an apprentice was that every day, before I finished my morning coffee, I needed to check my square for square. One important thing when you're checking your square for square is to make sure that you're using it on a known straight edge. If your edge was cupped or bowed, it can throw your results off. If you don't have a jointer to joint a fresh edge, a piece of plywood usually works good. I have this piece of white paper down so I don't make a pencil mark on my nice piece of cherry ply. I'll make sure that my thumb screw is tight, but not too tight, on my blade. Hold it against that edge and draw a line. Now, I'll take my square, flip it over, and make sure that I start at the same point on my straight edge, and then I'll draw a second line. Now you can imagine that if all day long you're checking all of your cuts to your square, and your square isn't square, you could get some bad results. And this is what it looks like when your square is not square. So you can see here, over a distance of only 7 inches, I'm on a square by almost a 1/16 of an inch. If I used this square to check my miters and check my crosscuts, I'd have a lot of problems with my project. So you can see that working with a square that isn't true can cause a lot of problems. Now, how does your square get knocked out of square? I know for a fact that with this one, it was dropped. Dropping your square from even tabletop height can cause a big problem. So now, let's take another test on this square anvil that I've had for 16 years and has been true every morning. So to check this square, again, we'll be placing it against the true edge. We'll draw a line. We'll flip our square over, align it at the bottom, and draw a second line. And we can see that on this example, we don't have the spacing. It almost looks like one line. That's a true combination square. I've used this direct combination square for 16 years and it's been true every time. It may seem like a big investment, but another difference between this combination square and one that you might find at a home improvement store is the quality of the thumb screw. Often when you're using a square that you've purchased at a home improvement store, it can be knocked out of square just by over tightening the thumb screw. The quality of craftsmanship put into this square guarantees that it'll be true for years to come. So thanks for joining me for today's quick tip. Subscribe to my YouTube channel for more woodworking quick tips and project videos.